late. I'm so sorry. I am late. I'm in the middle of doing my hair. So I was trying to figure out how I was going to come on camera, but I got this hat. I think this is going to work. I am so sorry. I'm so sorry. So the poll is going to be, do you still think traditional school is relevant? Is that too long? Yeah. Okay. Do you think traditional school is still relevant? Okay. All right. Bro is I was late. I am so sorry. Thank you, Lungi. Thank you. Bye, Lungi. I'll be going in 10 minutes still. Oh, okay. She's busy with her hair. Yes, Alice, thank you. I was busy with the hair. And I was just trying to figure out how am I gonna come on camera. But yeah, so the topic for today is about school and the valuable lessons that we learn from school other than the subjects that we learn, right? And I was thinking about this because you know how Dr. Amy always comes in and she'll be like, oh, I'm just a noisemaker. And people used to write down names of the noisemakers in school. And for me, I just thought, okay, is that something that we were supposed to learn? Like, were we supposed to learn that there are some places where you're supposed to be quiet? I don't know, because I was thinking about the other lessons that I learned in primary school. Very good lessons that I still carry with me today, and I am going to break them down. So, what do you guys think? Especially with okay, all right, Alice, I will do so. Morning today, you seem to be so happy. I am. I'm a happy girl. Thank you, Willie. Yes, Alice, good idea. Okay. Thank you, Alice. So we have greetings there from Lungi. Bro, where you at? Guys, I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I didn't mean to be late. I need to go to a meeting. I'll leave this playing. I hope you have a good day. Thank you, Lungi. I'm going to have a long day, but a good day nonetheless. Blackberry. Bye, Lungi. My Lungi. I'll be gone in 10 minutes, still here. Okay. So I think I still have 2 more minutes with you, Lungi. Okay, she's busy with her. Bro, where you at? Guys, the bro is still broing. It's still broing today. Guys, we have 5 people in the chat. Please don't forget to like the live. I'm kidding. Bro is late. Hello, Alice. You were right. Hi, Ole. How are you doing? Okay. I think I am up to date. Dre, firstly, I feel bad when but I haven't been watching your lives. Life is so hectic now. I'll catch up later, and the topic is so interesting. I used to write the noisemakers. Ole, you and me were part of I was a class monitor, so I would be one of the people who were writing the noisemakers. And please don't feel bad. Don't feel bad. We all have hectic lives. So sometimes we are able to show up, sometimes we're not able to show up. But I appreciate you coming in and liking the live. So please don't feel bad. I know you will catch up. I know. Dre, well done on hosting 2 lives. I'm spilling the 3K. I love the Lungi. And what happened this morning? What happened? I'm testing something out right now. Because what happened this morning, it has never happened before. So after today's live, like this live, I'm testing something out and then I will share it with you tomorrow on my 11 live because I just want to see if it is real. Willie said, are you ever angry? Yes, yes. It's very rare that I get angry. Very rare. And I love that because I don't know, I just grew up a happy girl. I'm the last born in my family. I have a huge age difference with my sisters. So everyone treats me like a baby. So I grew up like a baby. And I still carry that baby energy with me, even though I am quite older. So because of that reason, I'm usually very happy. But there are a few things that make me angry. And yeah, here and there I do get angry, but I snap out of it. Do I snap out of it? Well, I get out of it eventually. Glowing of this your face is the very interesting. I'm from India for your login. Thank you, Manish. Thank you very much. Thank you. Hello, Wagwan. Hi, Faraz. Ole, looks like something you'd write nose bakers. Really? I didn't actually think that of Ole, but in her recent vlog, she was wearing glasses and I could see the sternness in her. So maybe I can see that. Yeah. Hi Puluko, how are you doing? Thank you for joining the live. Bubble gum. What does that mean, bubble gum? Thank you for joining the live though. Hi Lisa, how are you doing? Oh, listen, Lungi, I am. I'm so strict. I saw it when you were wearing the glasses. Every other time, I don't see it. But when you were wearing the glasses, I said, probably. I see your live is on 900 and something. Yay. Which one, Lungi? Is it the one from the morning? I haven't checked. Lungi, something happened in the morning, and I will share it with you guys. Once we finish this live and I see it, we are going there with the lives, guys. Let me just test it out. Hi Raki, how are you doing? Mangwanani Dineo, how are you doing? Yes, Dineo, very soon we are going to be on the pause. Don't let these, you know what? Weed Ed stoned. I I I actually agree with you. I agree with you. I believe that in life we are taught to be divided in different things, right? Either it's going to be your race, it's going to be your nationality, it's going to be what political party you follow. But I believe that we are all one person and we need to share the love. So that's a great point. Thank you for that. I am out. See you later. I love you all. Love you too, Lungi. You have everywhere black. Where? I also have green, blue, and brown. So I'm not sure what you mean, Raki. Oh, last born. So you're the spoiled one. I am, and I love it. I am, and I love it for myself, Willie. Lungi Wai Uhamba. She has a meeting, so she was only here for like 10 minutes. Hey, good afternoon, sis. Hi, Marak. Where are you from? Thank you for joining the live. Mangwanani, everyone. Mangwanani, Joanna. How are you doing? Thank you so much for joining. Mommy Fight Kitten, just passing through. Thank you for passing through. And I think you liked the live, and I see that you voted as well on the poll. So I really appreciate that. Thank you. Hi, Jojo, Lungi. I was group leader of the noise makers. Alice, you know what? On some days I see that, and then on some days I don't see that. On some days, you're very reserved, and then on some days you are so out in the open. So it's quite interesting. Some days I see it, sometimes I don't. Hi, Lisa. Thank you for the love. Thank you for the love, Alice. Sometimes. Okay. All right, I'm going to share. I was just testing it out, Logo, because I didn't want to say, oh, this is it, and then it wasn't gonna work. But so far, from what I'm seeing, I think it's true. So, guys, this morning, instead of putting my location as Cyprus, I put it as the city that I'm in. So the specific location I think works better than the general location. And I'm seeing it with today's live as well. So I always have, people from all over the place when I put Cyprus, but more and more people showed up this morning and more people are showing up right now. So when you're putting your location, you can put like your city and country or just your specific city. So you can try it out and also add the poll, because I don't know if it's like the combination of both or just one. But yes, please try it out. Please try it out, because even now in the morning, guys, in the morning, I had 200 volts on my poll. It has never happened before, especially with my morning lives, because I hardly ever have people from other places in my morning lives, maybe because of the timing. But today, and they were engaging. So just try it out. Try it out. Okay, wow, Dre, your workout lives are doing so well. Pusha girl. Thank you, Joanna. Thank you so much. Hi, will share. Let's hear. Some of us won't be here for long, too. I just shared. Okay. D. Marak, why the sad face? Is that a sad face? I don't really know how to interpret these emojis. Hi, Julius from Switzerland. Hello, friend. Lots of love from Switzerland. Hi, thank you so much for joining the live. I appreciate you being here and voting on the live. Sankar. Hi, Sankar. Marak said, you're from India. Which city in India? 10th, like, thank you. Thank you very much. Different personalities in one person, Dre. That's what keeps life fun, right? And also I think it depends on the kind of people you're around. Because if you ask most of my work colleagues what kind of a person I am, they would never think I would have a YouTube channel or I'll be on a live, because I'm very reserved. But with people I'm comfortable with, yeah, I show all my colors. Oh, I hear you. We learn from each other all the time. Yeah, Puluku, you can try it. You can try it, but I like what I'm seeing already. 12 minutes, 63 volts. I like what I'm seeing already. So I think that works. I love you, ma'am. I love you too, Nagendra. I hope I said your name well. So I can put South Africa, Gauteng. Yes. Put a specific country, city, or a specific district or specific state. I think that works better. Willie said, so if one would happen to date you and you're the spoiled one, the man would really have to adopt to the finest gentleman ever. Funny you should say that, Willie, because I'm not sure if you know, but I am engaged, and my fiance is also the last born. So we have had to navigate that whole thing, because they say that, relationships with the last born and the last one is difficult, because I want to be babied, he also wants to be babied, but we have learned to navigate through it. Yeah, but he has had to adopt. Imagine being the one that was spoiled, and then you meet someone who wants to be a spoiled princess. So yeah, he has had to really adjust. Hi, Jonathan. How are you doing? Thank you so much for coming back. I really, really appreciate you always showing up for my lives. Yes, girl, for the most I have gotten was 100. Me too. Me too, Joanna. So yeah, it really works, I think. Love from India. Hi, Diraj. Thank you so much for joining. Sing, where are you from? I am from Zimbabwe. I'm from Zimbabwe. I'm currently living in Cyprus. So how many hours did you get today on that live, Dre? Funny you should ask, Joanna, because normally on my morning lives, I get 30 minutes, 40 minutes, an hour, 2 hours, and 3 hours. But today, I got 9 hours, 40 minutes. 9 hours, 40 minutes, Joanna. So this location thing is doing something. It's definitely doing something. You pull video stop. I don't understand what you're saying, Marak. Can you rewrite that, please? Thank you, Dre. We'll try it out. Shoo, both last borns. Yes, we have had to navigate that because, yeah, it was difficult in the beginning, but yeah, with time, we've got it. Haha, it's the tricky one, both last borns. At least you managed to adjust to that. Yes, I've had to, and he has also had to. Javier, how are you? Is it Javier? No, it's not. Javier Singh. I'm fine, thank you. How are you doing? Yes, that's great, babes. Well done. Thanks, Dre. You are welcome. It is my pleasure. If we can push the hours more and more, then better. And also, who was saying that they got super thanks from people like people they don't know? So if we can get more people from more locations as we continue with the lives, and after we get monetized, then maybe I think it was Simone. Yeah, Simone was saying she got some super thanks. So you know, let's do it. Let's do it. Okay, so back to the topic. Whilst we wait for other comments. Back to the topic. I was saying, what are some of the things that you learned from school, primary school and high school? And my first question was, what do you think the lesson was in us being told to keep quiet when we were not actually having a lesson? I always wondered that because even if you are talking, you're not going to be so loud that you're going to disturb the next class, right? So why were we supposed to keep quiet? But one of, I think, the most important lessons I learned in primary school was that of keeping my environment clean and not littering. So we had this headmaster. His name was Mr. Kapora. I remember him. He was the most jovial headmaster I have ever seen. He was so happy. And he had two rules. The first rule was do not litter, and the second rule was keep off the grass. So even up to now, I can never throw a paper on the ground. It's impossible. I would rather walk around with it for hours and hours on end because yeah, his voice is still in my head, and his punishment was not severe, but it really did teach you a lesson. If he saw you littering, if someone saw you littering, you would have to pick up all the litter from the whole school. So that was one of the lessons that I thought, if, in primary schools, people are taught this lesson and it is instilled in them. Some of the places that we live, we will see that people usually they usually throw things around, and even though they have bins, even though we might not have recyclable bins here, but people tend to throw things on the ground. And as people get older, they always have the excuse of there are other stresses to think about in life. Why should littering be the first stress? Or there are people who come and clean up after this. There are people whose jobs is to clean up after other people, right? But I think that's one lesson that I would love to instill in the next generation, so we always have a clean environment. Danilo said we were taught that the girl child must ensure her dress is tucked in properly when sitting down. Interesting. I don't know if we were taught that, Danilo, because all our desks would cover how we were sitting. So that's not a lesson I was taught, but that is a great lesson. That is a great lesson because you do you do you're taught about dignity, right? You're taught about protecting your own dignity. So I love that. I love that. Isaiah 43 verse 1. Have you been born again through our Savior Jesus Christ? Yes, I have. I have. And my favorite verse actually is Isaiah 41 verse 13. So when I saw your verse, I thought it was the same thing, but it's not. But in anyway, yeah, I have been saved. I have received Jesus as my personal Lord and Savior, and I do believe in Him. Thank you so much for bringing that message to the live, Isaiah. Hi, Mohadi. How are you doing? Thank you so much for joining the live. So, yes, Dineo, I do think that it is a good lesson because we spoke about this on your live. Yes, it was on your live about dressing appropriately, right? Depending on the setting that you're in, you have to dress appropriately, and protecting your dignity in everything you do is quite important. I would always want to, I don't know, put the question to men as well. Willie, if you are still here, what lessons do you think men are taught about protecting their dignity and protecting their bodies, especially because it's easier for men to wear maybe shorts and maybe be shirtless when it is hot? Do you think that plays a role in how people see men? If you're still here. Nicholas said, come to Trinidad. It is on my destination list. I am going to come to Trinidad at some point in my life. Nice to have you here, Nicholas, and thank you for the invitation. So, another lesson I think that is quite important that we learned in primary school was punctuality. I think from the time you reach nursery going age, you're taught to keep time. And I think that is very important in training you for every other thing that you're going to do in life. Because I think that, you know, from nursery school, primary school, high school, university, then working, you are always supposed to show up on time. And even though we don't make it most of the times or some of the times, it still gives you that idea that you have to respect other people's time. People have to also respect your time. You have to be in certain places on time as well. Banana Republic is brazy. The name Banana Republic is brazy. That is funny because when, you know, when things are not going well in a certain country, we call it a banana republic. So I don't know if there's actually a place called Banana Republic. Before I answer your question, can you please answer me? Is there a place actually called Banana Republic? Because we use it to refer to something else. Um, Olympics 2024 women's judo second place. I will do that after this live, so I won't be able to answer you, unfortunately, because I can't Google while I'm on the live. But thank you so much for joining. So, other than punctuality, I think that primary school also trains us to be cordial. Okay, Banana Republic. Because I didn't want to be offensive, you know. I didn't want to say, oh, we say it as a joke, and it's actually a country or yeah, a republic somewhere, you know. So thank you for clarifying that. Hi, Sis Hoa. Thank you so much for joining the live. We are talking about the lessons that you think primary school and high school taught you. And I think one of the lessons that I was talking about now is it teaches us to be cordial with everyone, right? You have different children in the class that come from different backgrounds. They speak in a different manner, they dress in a different manner, and not everyone is going to do something that you like. but you still have to be cordial. You still have to be kind. And even if you are not kind, you still have to behave in a certain manner so as not to hurt the next person. So even when you do get into a workplace environment, we do have people that behave in a manner that we don't like in the workplace, but if we keep the lessons that we learned in primary school, then we can be, at least friendly, at least work friendly with other people. Hi, Casey. How are you doing? Thank you so much for joining the live. Why, AJ? First of all, please say hi. How can you just come into a live and say this? Please say hi. And why do you want me to say that? I'm interested to know why you want me to say that, and maybe I will consider saying it. All right, and another lesson was also how to not be a deviant person in society. So there are certain things that you will do in the class that you will get certain punishments for. And by so doing, is teaching you that you have to adhere to authority and you have to adhere to the law. So, for example, if you take someone's pencil without permission and they tell the teacher or they report you to the headmaster, maybe you're going to get one form of punishment. In my school, our punishment would be cleaning up. Either you clean up the class or you go around picking up trash. So your punishment would be something that would be beneficial for everyone, but you are going to feel at least a pinch of hurt. So I think that works well in teaching children and teaching us that everything that you do has a consequence, just like prize giving day. Everything that you do has a consequence. It may be a punishment or it may be a reward. So I think that was a good lesson as well. True, Dre. At least be civil towards other people. Yes, Alice. You may not like everyone, but at least be civil. It taught me that kids are mean. Casey. Casey, yes, because kids are mean for numerous reasons, and sometimes they don't even know that they're being mean. But with me, they were mean because of my height. I'm not that tall anymore, but when I was in primary school, I was tall. So they used to call me Giraffe. Giraffe, Giraffe. So yeah, that was mean for no reason. But also, I think teaching must start at home. Yes, Sis Hoa, I also believe that. Um, the primary source of learning is the home. And especially what Casey said, that kids may be mean. It's something that they can either pick up from home, from cartoons, or they learn it from their peers when they go to school. But yes, the bulk of the learning, children do that at home, and then other influences come thereafter. Yes, Alice, it starts from home. That we should greet everyone. Dineo, it's quite interesting because I've seen that, I don't know, now that we are older, the younger people don't greet. It's not it's not so obvious for people to greet. I don't know why, because to me, if I walk into a store, the first thing I'm going to do is say, hello, good morning. But other people just walk in and they act like they can't see the people who are, the people who own the stores or the person who's on the cash till. And it's quite interesting because, yes, during my time at school, we were taught to greet. I'm thinking of the things I learned way later. I learned that my teachers were so hard on me because they saw a lot of potential. KC, that is beautiful. That is actually beautiful because I think that I also went through the same process of wondering why, especially my grade 6 and grade 7 teachers, they always kept a close eye on me. And I thought it was because we came from the same community, but I do agree that it was because of the potential that they saw. And it is quite a loving discovery, isn't it? You appreciate them more when you discover that. And may I ask, did you then discover that because of your line of work as well? Are you also hard on some people because you see their potential? Dre, that's better than being called Fatty Boom Boom. That came also, Alice. That also came. Yeah, Fatty Boom Boom also came because during the holidays, I would eat a lot and then I would come back very big. And then because of activities, like I said, I used to play netball and basketball. The weight would go down a little bit, but anytime I was coming from the holiday, I'll come back as a fatty boom boom. So that also came. Yes, Dre, people don't see it as important thing to do greetings. It's so weird for me. It's so weird for me. And for us, it's so normal to greet people. But I guess people are different. We grew up greeting every elderly person who walked past us. And maybe people would be so shocked when we greet. But things changed now. Yes, Sis Hoa. I don't know why. I don't know why. I don't know what children nowadays place importance on, but to me, a greeting means you see me, right? A greeting means that I might be having a bad day, I might be in my thoughts, then you smile at me and you greet, and for a split second, I'm out of those thoughts, so you've helped me out. That's one thing I love about walking as well. There's something in the people that walk around, like in the park or at the beach. They, I don't know, they seem to be more happier. I don't understand how it works, but if I walk in the city now, no one is gonna greet me. But if I'm walking in the park, every person I pass is gonna say, hi, 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 you're doing well, you're doing good. So yeah, I don't know. I don't know. Wow, Casey. Hi, Dr. Amy. Thank you for the love. I was quite shy and I was bullied a lot. My teeth, my big hair, they came for me sideways, lol. And it didn't help that I sucked my thumb. Oh, Casey. It is so interesting because anytime I look at your hair, I think I always comment, Casey, your hair, Casey, your hair, because I love your hair. And it's quite funny how some of the things that people used to make fun of when we were younger has changed over time. Like what you're saying, big hair. Everyone wants, well, most people, me, I love big hair. I love having volume. But back then, maybe because there was a different type of beauty standard, people saw it differently. But yeah, I used to suck my tongue, not my thumb, because my grandmother used to pinch me anytime she saw me sucking my thumb. So I moved on to the tongue because she can't see it, but she could see it because of the movement of my mouth here. And then when she caught me, she would pinch me again. But yeah, name calling is not a good thing. Yes, and what you said is true. It might come from home. Maybe it's something that they learn from home, they learn from the movies, they learn from the games they play, from cartoons. So it's very important to teach children that you have to be kind to one another. Thank you, Calcium, and thank you for joining the live. I believe when it comes to dressing as a man, the one who dresses with dignity usually makes choices that are clean, classic, efficient, and timeless, not to impress those around him, but to administer the honor they give to everyone. Okay, so the same way that women are taught to dress with dignity and you are addressed the way you dress, you believe the same with men. Okay, that's great. And I appreciate that side of the coin because I just thought that, with men, They can dress however they like, but I guess you do dress the way you want to be addressed as well, and honor, yes, the honor they give to everyone. Thank you for that. Dr. Amy, because people were going to fire you, why are you not greeting? Nah, I don't think so. It's all love here. Let me greet. Hello, sisters, friends, and everyone. How are you doing? Thank you, Dr. Amy. Love there from Cisco. Yes, teach university student. I teach university students now, so I get it. Especially my students from small college that are trying to improve their marks. They're so scared from rural areas. So I see me in them. Okay, so it was through the love that you were pouring into other people, pushing them, that you saw that it was just love from your teachers. I love that. That's full circle. I love when a full circle moment happens. That's beautiful, Casey. Smile is so healing. It is. You get out of your head and then you start thinking, oh, that person was so kind. Oh, they just smiled at me. That's a stranger who just smiled at me. It works wonders. I think we should always smile more. Hi, Vikram. How are you? Vikram, what race are you? What race are you? Are you also black? Son Wane? I'm not sure, but I definitely had to fix my teeth. Ah, I see. But to me, Casey, we are all unique in our ways, right? My teeth, for example, if I smile really wide like this, two of my teeth, and people used to make fun of that. They used to say I have vampire teeth, right? So I believe that we are all unique the same way our fingerprints are unique, but if you felt uncomfortable with it, I'm happy you're able to fix it. I admire Casey's hair, right, Alice? Anytime I see it, I'm just like, wow, that is a good hair. But it all comes down to the event or environment you're in as a man. For example, gym, swimming pool, wedding. All I'm saying is the occasion should match your dressing as a man. Yes, Willie, we had that discussion on Danielle's live that if you are at the beach, you can wear swimwear. But if you're going to church, try not to be too revealing because of the occasion that you're going to. Same thing that you would respect your workplace by wearing either the work uniform or something formal, then that is something that should aspire to be in all walks of your life. So I agree with that. Another question I have for you guys, if you are willing to answer, do you think that school uniform was necessary? My answer will come after I've read yours. But hi, Joy Lau. Thank you so much for the love. Ah, thank you, Dre and Alice. I've grown to love my hair. They called me sheep when I had it. My question is, as children, how do you think of that? Like, why are children just mean for no reason? How do you think of that? Sheep? Why? But yeah, look at you now with your healthy, healthy hair. Dre, I also pinch Simpiwe. He bites his tongue. I don't know why. Alice, I know why. I know why. And I was also pinched. It's soothing. I don't know why, but it's soothing. Maybe, I don't know actually how long I breastfed for, but maybe it was, I didn't feel like it was enough for me. Maybe that's why I kept on doing that. But it was so soothing. And even now in my adulthood, if I'm thinking about something very deeply, if I'm deep in thought, you will still see it. Then my mom will throw a cushion at me or something like that. But yeah. It's soothing, but please do pinch it because it gets, I don't know, it's very hard to quit and it's very hard to get out of the habit. Just pinch him slightly. Casey, whenever I see you, I always think of Kelly Kumalo. You look almost like her to me. Ah, is it? Um, yes, exactly, Casey. It is very soothing. Kelly Kumalo, was Kelly Kumalo the one who had a sister and they both used to sing together? I think so. I think so. Not sure. Sis Hoa. Love there from Dr. Amy. Really, Sis G? Why are you about to get cancelled, J Money? Why? What did you do? What did you do? Don't his tongue bleed, Alice? No, it doesn't. Because you don't bite it to that point. You can't give yourself that much hurt as a human being unless for other reasons, but you can't hurt yourself as a human being. Your body naturally protects you from hurting yourself unless you're sleeping and you're not fully conscious. No, it's not that painful. I know a lot of people that used to bite their tongue, Alice. Yes, yes, it is for comfort. I don't like it, Casey. Even his father does. So why were you saying you don't know why, Alice? That's where he got it from. He got it from his dad. For me, yes, Casey. It's the fact that I was sucking my teeth that made me change them. I ruined my own teeth, Dre. I see. So the shape of your teeth. I think also because you still had your baby teeth, they hadn't like come in. So they were still, yeah, you could still change the shape. Okay, I get it, Casey. No, sis Hoa. No, it doesn't. Soap is saying yeah, yeah, and nope. Are you answering my uniform question? I'm not sure. I'm not sure. I didn't see it at all, sis G. Hello, thank you, Alice. Uniforms are cool. Yes, yes, Dr. Amy. I think that uniforms are necessary. So yeah, let me start from there. When we were going to school, we came from different backgrounds. Some people had more money than others. Some people had more resources than others. But the thing with uniform is it made all of us equal. We wore the same dress, we wore the same shoes, the same slacks, the same shirt, and maybe your one person's uniform would be more torn or the shoes would be a little bit worn out, but in general there is no comparison amongst children when you have uniform. On CV's day, because in my school, my primary school, yeah, even in my high school, there was one day that we would wear clothes. And I think our schools did that as a fundraising thing, because if you wear clothes, you were supposed to pay, I think it was $1 back then or something like that. And if you didn't wear clothes, you came in your uniform, you had to pay $2. So everyone was obliged to wear their clothes. And that's where the comparison came in. Oh, look at what he's wearing. Oh, look at what she's wearing. Ah, what she's wearing is not so good. So I think that uniforms do well in making sure that all the children are at the same level. Casey, my niece sucks her tongue. Her teeth have changed shape. I love them though, and she's 16. I hope she doesn't feel like she needs to fix them. Guys, I had just had a hectic call. Oh no, Danelle. What happened? I hope everything is okay, Danelle. Oh, I'm sorry. I don't know why, Alice, but I just started to think of Kelly when I see Casey. Danelle, is everything okay? Yes. I hope it's something that can be fixed, and I hope yeah, I hope everything is okay. And stress-free, Dr. Amy, uniform needs things means no thinking about what to wear. Yes, Casey, that is true as well. Yeah, as long as it's washed, you're fine. That is less stress. Imagine. Sean, standing soldier. Auntie, what are you doing? Do I look like an auntie? Actually, I am an auntie, but why would you come and address me as an auntie though? Hmm. Sean, thank you for joining the live. I don't like it, Dre. I know Alice, like, just like people from my family, they didn't like it, but what can you do? Maybe keep on pinching him. KCS in NL, uniform isn't a thing. So you can imagine who. So that means every single day you have to think of what they are wearing to school. And that's a lot of clothes that you need to buy as well. I think the uniform really saved our parents a lot of clothes because, yeah, you only had to wear your uniform. Dr. Amy, I feel for you. I really feel for you. Leighton, I come from a background where people were getting curb checked left and right, ghetto. I don't know what that means, Leighton. But where you went to school, did you wear a uniform? Dr. Amy, yes, I paid my society or burial house money in advance, and they were saying there were some complications, but it was sorted now. But it's sorted now. I almost cried. Is it like a policy? Is it a policy that you are trying to sort out? Because those people, they are very good at not wanting to pay out when it's time. So yeah, I'm happy that it's sorted out because those people, they know what they're doing. D, I hope it's not that serious. Yes, I hope so too, D. Glad it's sorted. Yes, yay. But true, I almost cried because I like paying in advance. Then it's finished. True, Dineo. That is true. Sis Dineo, I'm so sorry. I'm glad it's all sorted. Ha. These people can stress us, but yes, we are happy that it is sorted. Hi, Quentin. How are you doing? So, we are talking about the lessons that we learned from primary school and from high school. And we would love your contribution. We've spoken about cleanliness, we've spoken about smart dressing, we've spoken about punctuality. We've also spoken about some of the teachers that used to push us and we didn't understand it at the time, but later on we realized that it's because they saw potential in us. We've also spoken about how kids were mean. Yeah. They used to say a lot of mean things to us. Yay, Dr. Amy. Quentin, greetings there. I would make my own uniform, Dr. Amy. Interesting, Dineo. Interesting. But don't you think the other kids would make fun of them if they're wearing the same thing over and over again? I don't know what the attitude of children in the Netherlands are, Dr. Amy. If you could share with us if you have an idea. Dr. Amy from Norway, Auntie, I wanted to know what it is that they have. Because I have nieces and nephews, and they call me, they don't even call me Auntie, they call me Mama, all right? Mama Dre, Mama Audrey. So Auntie was a shark. You got me laughing. I thought it was your niece or nephew, but it's so cool. Can I call you Auntie Dre? Please don't, Dr. Amy. And I know because I told you not to, you're going to keep on calling me that. Auntie, yeah, like basic teas. Yes, Dineo. Yes, that would really work. We used cattle skin in our days when we went to school. Us South Africans are unfortunate. Cattle skins as uniform, because that was our traditional dress as well before. So I don't know if you were using it as uniform as well. That's hectic, Dr. Amy. Really is. Let me contact Kado for that. Right. Thank you, Casey. I never thought about it because I thought it was normal to have school uniforms. Me too, because I speak to like I spoke to some Asian people from Korea, Japan, and China. Most of the schools wear uniform as well. So I just thought that most schools everywhere have a uniform. We don't have cars to travel in South Africa. We have to walk to school, and school is 60 kilometers away. Which part of South Africa do you live in, Chanel? Which part do you live in? Because I know in rural Zimbabwe, my dad, my uncles, my mom used to walk quite the distance. I don't know if it was like 60 kilometers though, but it was quite a distance. Maybe 10 to 12, 15 kilometers to school and back. Maybe. Please, Dr. Amy, talk of context, experiences, and times. Yes, Dr. Amy. Have you ever desired to have a tattoo? I have two. And where is Kyrenia Harbor? Can you see that location, Dr. Amy? Can you see it? Interesting. I didn't think that people could see it. I have two tattoos. And I got them when I was 20 and 22. I don't know if I would get them now that I'm older, but I don't think that the message in the tattoos are bad, but I don't know if I would get tattoos now that I'm older. But one is a flower, and one is three generations of women in my family: my grandmother, my mother, and me. Yeah, it was just an ode to that, but I don't know. I don't know if now I would make the same decision. I don't know. Probably not. Probably not. H. Dre, that's another challenge, Dr. Amy. Yes, Auntie Dre is just to show our respect. Nothing serious. My ribs are cracking. Dr. Amy, okay. Because if I tell you not to do it, I know you're going to continue doing it. So, yes, please call me Auntie Dre. Gujarati Gaming. Hi, I've seen you here before. Thank you so much for joining the live again. Orenthias. Hi, Orenthias. Your name is very beautiful. What does it mean, Orenthias? Yes, I see. 60 kilometers. No, it cannot be. Alice. That's why I asked which part of South Africa they are from, because 60 is something else, right? Good morning, everyone. Hi, Audrey. Hi, Nsako. How are you doing today? Thank you so much for joining the live. Hi. So, sorry, Dr. Amy. Kyrenia Harbor is like maybe 15 minutes away from me. Janelle calling me out. Hey. Okay. I'll think of a word just now. But it's like 15 minutes away from me, and there's a harbor there. And yeah. I don't know what else to say, but yeah, it is a harbor that is just 15 minutes away from me. So that's the location that I used today. Word of the day today would be Ruwa. I just thought of Ruwa because I have my seeds here. I was hoping to show Christine. Hi, Dr. Amy, you're also a gardener. So maybe I can ask you. So I have these seeds. They are of dahlias. And I just wanted to know what time would you recommend me, number one, planting them? And I would love to know, how to maintain them in in a pot and everything, because I've tried it before and it didn't bloom, but I still have more seeds, so I want to try. So I'm calling us Dre because we have to remind you. Okay, Dineo. Way to take responsibility. Thank you. I love this shared responsibility. So the word of the day is ruva. Ruva, which means flower. Ruva. And we have a lot of people in Zimbabwe called Ruva Rashi. Ruvarashe means God's flower. Ruva. Yes, Ruva with a V. So the V is there, but it's like a faint V, a light V. So it's like Ruva, but we spell it Ruva. Ruva. Ruvarashe. Nice to be near a hub. Yes, Dr. Amy. I'm not a serious gardener, I beg. Just throw seeds and water, and God blesses it. Okay. Dr. Amy, I think I need to involve God in this one because I tried to plant ginger, didn't come out. I tried to plant the first dahlias, they didn't come out. So I need to do better. We used to walk quite a distance when the bus left us, but it was about 20 kilometers, not sure. This is in rural RSA. That's what I said. My parents used to walk like 10, 12, maybe 15 kilometers, 60. By the time you get to school, you're already tired and you still have to learn, then go back home. 60 is a lot. 60. Godwa Casey, 60 is a lot, hence I'm disputing that. But well, maybe. How do we know? Rowway. Ruva, yes, Ruva. Ruva Rashe. Rusvarashe. Ruvarashe. Ruva Rashe. Casey, me and you are the same. We used to walk long distance. Yes. Ruvarashe. It's too much at a 60. You need God for sure. Thank you, Dr. Amy. Maybe that's my lesson for the day, all right? Maybe that's my lesson for the day, that I need to include God in even the things that I think they're not necessary for him to be included in, like my plants. Maybe that is my lesson for the day. Thank you, Dr. Amy. He does, Dr. Amy. We also started with urban farming. What do you plant, Dineo? Ruvarashe, exactly. That means God's flower. God's flower. Exactly. Thank you for the reminder, Dineo. Thank you so much. What do you plant? Dineo Leah Sitole, God got you. It will be super. Yes, it sure will. All right, guys. So I need to get back to doing my hair so that tomorrow when I appear on the live, I look, I look like me. So please send in your goodbyes and thank you so much for joining the live. I really appreciated all your contributions to it. Yes, please, Dr. Amy, please. Spinach and beetroot. I would love to plant spinach because in our home garden in Zimbabwe, we have spinach, different types of green leaf plants. So that would be nice. We won't call you auntie, please don't. Thank you, Dr. Amy. What do you mean by traditional school? So I mean primary school, high school, university. That's what I mean. So the traditional way of going to school. There are more modern schools now, like they have, the creative schools, they have I think the polytechnic schools. But I was asking, do you think that line of traditional school is still relevant? And we were sharing lessons and values we learned from there. So maybe I can just round up by being a summary. A summary is we learned punctuality, we learned cleanliness, we learned to be smart, as in dressing. We learned to be civil with each other. We also learned to greet and be kind, but we also learned that some people can be mean. And uniform was good, a good way of bringing equality amongst the children. LOL, Dre. Alice said, is that to the spinach and beetroot? I think so. Dre, I had a question. Let me ask here or backdoor. How's it? How is it with your experience with book clubs? You mean on? Do you mean on YouTube, Dr. Amy, in terms of my reviews, or do you mean with other people? Because with other people, it is so much fun, especially okay on YouTube. um, it depends on the book, first of all. If it's a popular book and a book that is evergreen, then you are definitely going to get views over time. Like my Ikigai book, Atomic Habits, those ones I would always see people watching, maybe 5 people a month, 10 people a month, but it's something that is always coming in. If the book is popular, it's definitely going to be something that is evergreen. But maybe also my style of reviewing is very casual compared to how other people review books. But to me, that's what works for me. If I was a lot more professional about it, I know it would bring a lot of views, because just from what I've seen from the few videos that I've done, not only does it continue to get views, but the hours are good as well. So if someone is actually interested in the book, they are going to watch the whole video. And they're usually like 20-minute videos. People usually watch the whole video. So yes, when are you planning to go back to Zimbabwe? I was supposed to go sometime this summer. It's still in the works, but we will see. If not in summer, then the winter holiday I will be going. D, please, please let me enjoy my sweet auntie, please. Oh no, it's for you for saying you need to do your hair for tomorrow. Yes, Alice, I need to come back looking, you know. You are most welcome, Dr. Amy. Oh, because you're saying thank you, I'm back to sis. But when you want to be, I am back to auntie. It's okay. No, no problem. No problem. Dre, sometimes it goes like that, depending on what people are doing. They'll either call you sis or auntie. And I'm the one who reminded you. Okay, guys, thank you so much. It has been an hour. Please send in your goodbyes and sign out. And look at that. Look at that. At this time, 122 votes? Are you kidding me? So guys, the tip works. Do your location, specific location, to your city or to your province, whichever it is. It works. Hola, Charlie. Thank you so much for joining the live, and I think you just liked the live. Auntie, how are you, please? Sunglass live video. I'm from India. Amil Nadu. Another auntie. Ha! I think tomorrow I will come with lashes. If I come with lashes tomorrow and eyebrows with my hair, auntie will not come here, because another auntie. Wow. Oh, guys, let me log out before I start crying on this live. I think, Alice, your little girl was better than auntie, because I don't understand this auntie right now. Let me love and leave you before before someone calls me granny on this live. Let me go. Let me go. Guys, please send in your goodbyes, please. Thank you, Dr. Amy, for the love. Thank you. What I don't know what that means, Kanan. Did you want to say what a guan? Is that what you wanted to say? Nothing, a guan. We are just about to leave. Guys, I have to go and do my hair. I would have stayed here for 2 hours, but I have to go and do my hair. So I will see you tomorrow. Tomorrow. I love you. See you guys. Someone will think I'm crazy. I'm laughing so hard because Dr. Amy. Ah, the things I will see on these lives, but it's okay. Bye. She said, bye, auntie. I am going. Oh, the other ones are sisters, but I'm auntie. It's okay, Dr. Amy, no problem. Join them in calling me auntie. Bye, guys.